What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another match here on TCG University for the card game UniVersus. My name's Tam, and I'm going to be commentating a match between Tyler playing Spike 1 Dot and Jeff playing Huitzil. Now, this week's Campus Championship is a little interesting. It is a little bit of a friendly throwdown. A couple weeks ago, we had UniVersus Studios come on, but today we actually have Rochester CCG hanging out. Now, the issue with that is that Rochester lives in New York, and we're based out of Omaha, Nebraska. So they can't be here physically, but they are going to be here in spirit. So half of the bracket, everybody on the left side of the first round, are going to be all Rochester submitted decks. So Spike 1 is a Rochester brew, and the Huitzil deck is a TCGU representative. And we're going to be just playing games back and forth. With that said, they did get to pick all of their matchups as well. So they sent us the list, we made them, and then we sent them the characters that we were playing with a brief overview of what we were playing. And they made the matchups. So they picked Spike versus Huitzil in this round 1. So, looks like Spike won the die roll, getting to go first. Our apologies, because of the way that the decks were sent, we don't have UFS Ultra deck lists for everybody. So I'm not going to be pulling up any cards, but I will be explaining what's going on. Actually, maybe I can. I'll try and make some deck lists as we are recording. But let's talk a little bit about how these decks work. So Spike is one of the most I was gonna say milk toast, but he's a very vanilla. He's really good at playing UniVersus. He's like super good at it. He's so good, in fact, that he kind of just plays basic, well-rounded UniVersus better than pretty much every other character. Whereas the opposite is Huitzil plays really good UniVersus because everything that he plays is a throw. He is only a 4-hand size character, but because everything that he plays is a throw, he guarantees damage as well as forces you to discard cards, and if you interact with him at all, he gets to if you interact with him at all, he gets to then pick that card right back up. Very strong ability. So it looks like Spike attempted to attack on turn 1. Huitzil hitting an easy breaker 2 block. Does take the half damage, but forces Spike as a 7-hand size character to not build out very well. A little dangerous versus a character that turns every attack, including something like Missile Launcher and Nutcracker, into a throw. So he definitely is going to have to be careful with how he wishes to play out the rest of his turn. My suggestion here would be for Spike to build, but he just opts to not do that. Just going in with a Moonset. What up, Mobile Waffle? This is your deck.
Not respond.
All right, so Moonset coming down, lifting up probably a non-block. Spike trying to figure out how to pump damage in order to wax through this remaining 36 vitality.
You hits?
Pass.
I will also pass. It's a 3 for 7.
He bounced the low block. Perfect. I'm over here trying to make a deck list as we are talking, so I can bring up cards.
3, 4, 3, 4.
All right, hits another. Hits a 3 build. Very strong. Huitzil looking like he can just apply some pressure if he wants, but opts to just build out instead. I think that is a totally fair play. What you building? I am building the Spike list that is on screen so that we can pull up cards in the top right corner. Fire energy is the best energy. This Huitzil list is actually on Earth. But man, this Spike is going crazy, huh?
Respond and flip.
I think the answer here is actually respond with Spike to flip over the energy. Or ooh, we're flipping over the forbidden technique. Doesn't want to get that extra build in.
Or no,
Nope.
that's response.
Oh,
first
fire energy
hand.
proxy in the bin. Yeah, fire energy is a proxy for a
Oh.
forbidden moon set. We as TCG only have 3. We only have 3, and Spike is obviously playing 4.
I'm gonna discard this stuff in a card. Oh, wait, no, hold it. That's not this one. I'm just gonna pass. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna give it 1 damage.
I'll pass.
I will also pass. It's a formative.
All right, so hand cannon
No
coming in
blocks.
play here. One of the
Damage, I'll
honestly
take
the,
1.
the biggest tools
And then I'll check.
versus
Oh,
Roger's making me look bad. Yeah, man, he's playing too many expensive cards. One of the things about hand cannon in this matchup is it's one of the best blocks against Huitzil because of the fact that when hand cannon exists in the card pool, your opponent can't lift cards up out of their discard pile. So blocking with hand cannon says that my opponent, or even building hand cannon in with insect puppeteer, means that half of Huitzil's ability just turned off. Huitzil draws out to his 4 hand size. Looks like he's got a 50-50 attack turn. Let's see how Huitzil wants to play it. He easily could build out more here and just hope to find a really big nut draw.
Spirit Sword Thrust and a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Checks.
Right, so playing the Spirit Sword Thrust, this is going to let him pick up his face downs in order to rebuild them, reuse the toughest Pumpkin Junior High, as well as
I wanna flip this for
the
Um,
forbidden technique that he
If
didn't
it's
get a chance to
completely
play
blocked.
because it was flipped with the Humper Spiders and Dragons.
It still does half. That's good.
Yep.
Okay. I'll give him -1 damage.
I'll pass.
Also pass. On a 6. 5. 6. Respond. Or you get.
Well, Waffle, I totally agree. I was actually a little hesitant on the Spirit Sword Thrust being inside of the deck, but there's enough cards inside of the Huitzil list that wants to build in face downs, as well as any interaction with flipping that my opponent does. Which there's a ton. There's an there's so many happening inside of the current meta, especially on the Earth symbol, that it is just worth
After that card face down.
playing.
Face down to your card.
I dig it.
And then you'll take. Is
Looks
damage
like
next?
Spike blocked with a yin and
Or
yang,
do
picking
you-
up
when does
an
reverse
attack.
happen? Is that after damage?
Huitzil.
Maybe. I'm not gonna do it either way now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
I'll also respond. You have to discard a card.
Yeah, I'll do that.
What is opting not to play the reversal? That is such an interesting choice. That is an interesting choice.
On a 4. On a 4.
Huitzil opting to build out an okay hand. I think we do need to build one more. We probably only get like what, 2 blocks here. So the question is will the toughest punk save us or will the overly dramatic save us? That's the question here. He's opting for the toughest punk.
6. Whoa.
Easy checks. Easy checks.
On a 5. Got it. I'm going to add. we'll add the energy absorption back to hand.
Another moonset coming in. Looks like I just finished the list. No, I added no attacks. Attacks are important.
I'll give it 1 damage.
Yeah, moonset honestly is a real pain to any low hand size character, and the fact that unlike our normal 4 hand size character who just gets to like build whatever cards he wants, Huitzil is very much stuck with the cards that he has. He's just stuck with the 4 that God gives him.
I'm going to give it 2 speed.
I'll pass.
I'll lose safe being powerful.
I'll pass.
Powerful.
Okay, now I have the list done.
All stronger than all.
What's that one do?
Return it to its printed damage, and then it gets -1.
I'll ship.
Yeah, I'll take nothing.
On a 5. 3. 4, 5. I'll destroy this.
Okay. From
And
here,
add a
I should be able
foundation
to make sure you're there, and then oh, wrong button. My apologies, guys. We've got our list. So it looks like Scratch Glissando is coming on the board. This is going to stuff a card in the card pool. This can be triggered with Friends and Rivals to commit those last 2 cards. I think it's probably the right choice. It just means that it's going to be hard pressed for Huitzil to block anything. And we're also getting a combo off of Scratch, which is fantastic.
Plus 2 speed.
Get rid of an extra foundation. Get a little bit extra speed.
Pass.
A little extra.
Plus 1 damage.
Damn, they have the same number?
Yes, it is a 6.
Tyler, how many face stunts you got?
What?
How many face stunts you have?
Oh, never mind.
All right, that's what I thought. I thought it was the
Wait,
same, but
yes.
with the black sleeves, it was a little hard for me to
Right,
tell.
you have 3 face downs?
Yeah.
Plus 1 damage.
Okay.
Yes. We're
I
good.
was just making sure, just double checking, making sure everything's all copacetic. From here, it's a 6 low for 5. Still really can't do anything about this. Not if you want us to block something
No, you're good.
coming out a little bit later.
6.
Ooh, and we have the Reverberate coming through. Let me
5, 6.
find that in one of my cool DLC pictures.
First enhance, I'll give it plus 1 damage.
Do I not have Reverberate as a picture? Huh.
I'll pass.
I'm going to need to fix that.
I'll destroy.
Huh. I do not have Reverberate as a picture.
I'll destroy
Reverberate
this.
is just a... it's a very strong card.
Pass.
It has multiple 2. You can destroy foundations in order to give it
Oh,
additional
Yes, it's a 5
damage. Does he have the second Reverberate in hand? And he's just hoping to like be extra greedy to play it? Or did he want to build after this? Interesting.
Any responses?
No.
Plays the second one on a 4, 5, 6, 7.
On a
Checks a
7,
3. This is going to feel pretty bad.
5, 6, 7.
Cool.
Yeah, second Reverberate is pretty good.
I'll flip this for 2 speed.
I'll pass.
I'll give it 1 damage.
I'll pass.
I actually think that we're okay just slinging this for 15 and calling it good. I don't even think we need to destroy our committed foundations because what this means is with the
I'll destroy this.
with the
for
generous gamblers, we can just block everything.
I'll
But it
pass.
looks like Tyler is opting to just
7 for
pop these
8.
off
Yep.
for the 8 damage each.
Move 1 on the multiple.
Yep.
Plus 2 speed.
Yep.
Plus 1 damage.
Yep.
Plus 3 damage.
Yeah, this is definitely how Reverberate works.
Reset its speed.
Reset the speed all the way to 0.
Destroy.
We can make this block happen.
It takes it to 0.
Yep.
Well, darn. we'll ship it.
I still have to hit a 5, so.
Checks a 5, we live.
Alright. Take 4.
On the last one.
What a good one.
Yep.
Kyle not respecting the Russia. Agreed, agreed.
I'll gain 2 before we can.
All right, Huitzil lives at 3. There's no way we're going to pass another attack, but we very much do need to play more foundations. This means that we're allowed to block something.
This didn't deal, right?
Nope.
But these other 3 did?
Yep.
Okay.
Man.
No, the this one didn't.
The Lacer's kind would do something here, but I don't actually think it does enough. And once again, we're kind of seeing the power of Huitzil here, of like. We kind of. I mean, we might just kill him.
Checks.
Spear Sword Thrust coming out. We're not going to be being able to lift anything.
Alright.
He lifts all 3 for 3/3.
Pass.
That was crazy. That was crazy. What is it going on?
Alright, actually, I can give him -1 damage. Gotta make sure I do that.
I'll say if it's blocked.
I will pass.
Pass.
Huh. Yeah, I'm not in love with that play. I feel like if we really needed those foundations, we could have just waited till they were committed and then picked them up. We just added 3 ready foundations to our hand. If we check poor here, we just lose. If we check a 2, it's just game over. And then 1 more. Check the 5, we hope. So we went to having 3 foundations now down to 2 foundations. Yeah, I'm a little trepidatious about that idea. Let's see if Spike has any gas left in the tank after blowing up his whole staging area. Swimming Bird. Swimming Bird is certainly a way to close this out. Card's already unbelievably fast. Spike's good to just make it faster and stronger.
I'll give it 2 speed. I'll give it 3 damage.
Yeah, I think this might just be Spike's game to lose. I don't really know how Huitzil pulls this out.
It's a 7 mid for 8.
On a 9?
Nope.
5, and then it's over. Yeah. Yeah, game 1 goes to Spike. I think the way that Huitzil has to pull this and clutch this out is just to scream a little louder when it comes to his turn. We'll see if he can pull it off in the next one. All right, everybody, back into it. Game 2. We've got Spike versus Huitzil. Huitzil going first. Hopefully, he can play a little bit more aggressive. I think the reason that Huitzil didn't quite get there was the fact that he was just a little scared. But let's see what we can pull out on Huitzil's side. Opts to throw the hand away, grab something else, trades 2 foundations for 3 foundations. I think that's a totally fair play. Normally you want more than 50% of your hand to be foundations. Having a 50% foundation hand does not feel great. Huitzil builds out all 3. Really good sign for him.
4.
Spike actually being able to to play some foundations on turn 1 as opposed to just opting for the attack. 3 foundations and a swordfish basically means that one of Huitzil's 4 cards just aren't real. They just don't exist. I will say, with the Sun's Love, because of how Huitzil works, it might actually be worth it for Huitzil to grab that free momentum. But it'll be interesting because of the fact that we do have Scratch inside of our deck and how potent of a combo that is. But I mean, giving your opponent +1 hand size so that your missile launcher has +4 damage, it seems it could be
Good.
it could be an okay play.
Form lunar draw card.
Looks like Huitzil is built out again, has an easy breaker 2 block in hand,
I'm going to.
but Forbidden Moonset coming in and disrupting the entire game plan, huh?
It's 3 high.
We did slip past the
What is
Mother Russia
that?
there. Yeah, I'm not in love with
Yeah.
I'm not in love with not grabbing not forcing that discard, but you know, maybe Huitzil think he's got a block a little bit.
Shouldn't have done that.
All pass.
I'll give it 2 speed.
All pass.
I'll give it 1 damage.
All pass.
I will also pass. Is it 5 high for 7?
Huitzil opts to just take the 7. One of the other benefits of having such a low hand size is the ability to just body attacks. It's not necessarily care about this little 7 damage, but the threat of a reversal right now from Huitzil is really, really scary. with both that's a really good build. I don't know. I would have actually played the Nutcracker and then played in them. I feel like the Nutcracker is strong enough to warrant still being played. Extra draw 1. Did he take the momentum from that moon set? The Killer Instinct here? Yeah. He definitely did.
Yeah.
He knows he's got to do all this damage. All right. So looks like we drew an extra card. Huitzil's got all 4 of his in hand after Spike played a build turn. It looks like Huitzil easily could just go in here and be totally fine. I don't know why we're not just slinging this missile launcher. As Huitzil is thinking hard. Doesn't want to walk into reversal stun 4. No, I don't disagree with you. But at the same time, like, reversal stun 4, what does that really do to Huitzil at the moment?
If it's completely blocked.
Yeah. You I can't.
No, no, you can't, swordfish.
Alright then. Probably just gonna ready a foundation then. I will.
Yeah, that is one of the added benefits of playing Darchirito first is that Swordfish is no longer alive because the card can't leave the card pool because of Darchirito's static ability.
I'm also just gonna pass.
On a 5. Got it.
Yinning goes for the easy block,
I'm
responding.
going to. I don't know if I respond with these first or it first, but.
What is happening?
Um,
You have to play an attack.
Does it say attack? Oh, it does say attack. It indeed does.
I don't know what I was
I
thinking.
will wait on that for 1 second. I'm going to respond to this. Get
He's jumping way ahead. I agree.
guess this.
Interesting. He doesn't pick up the reversal.
Russia.
Unless he already has it in hand?
You'll take 3 and I'll make you discard a card.
Still want to do it this way.
Crazy. Crazy plays here. Did we win yet? Nah, not yet, Rochester. Not yet.
I guess we'll just.
We'll be very close though.
They didn't read my cards right.
No,
No, he did
No,
not forget to
UniVersus.
respond with the discard.
5.
Mm-hmm.
He made him discard the precise blow that he just added. I think Spike was just taking his sweet time trying to figure out. You didn't design any of the decks? Hey, that is okay. I'm also not that great at deck building, but it's just something I got to keep doing over and over and over again, you know? Yes, you did, and anybody else can submit a deck for to play in the campus championship if you just cash in those sweet points, just like Scavenger did in the chat.
I
He
will.
submitted the Huitzil deck, and we're playing it right here.
I will pass.
Huitzil gonna hit with his Nutcracker for 1,000,000 damage. Let's
I will pass.
If it's completely blocked.
No pass.
12 damage attack, 12 damage throw coming in.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm gonna be grabbing some momentum. The big issue that we have here is respond, make him discard a card. Respond, make him discard a card. Discard a card. Discard a card. Discard a card. Ooh,
5.
that's bad. We didn't make him discard a card.
Guess not.
Because Mobile Waffle, we had Darchirito in the card pool, which means that Spike was not allowed to use his ability. This might be a dead Huitzil if we can actually find the damage, or at least getting him very much in the danger zone. But Spike needs to put some real pressure on, or at least it's gonna be dead in 2 turns.
Draw a card. On a 5. Got it. We will respond and do this. Just And then my first enhance will be
All right, so Moonset, forcing him to commit a couple cards back. Because of Spike, we might actually just be able to just kill him with this thing, right? I think it's gonna be what, 16 damage? But I guess the
plus 2 speed.
I guess the idea of, oh, you know what we do first? Actually, if we destroy the 2 face downs,
Pass.
we give it the +1 damage. Destroy the 2 face downs.
I'll do
We'll be able to stack an extra momentum
Pass.
in. Ooh, I like that a lot. Ooh, they get a lot.
I'm gonna ready
Pass.
Interesting.
pass. It is a
That's so greedy.
on a 5. Got it.
Okay.
Plus 2 speed.
Got another Swimming Bird, the card that closed out game 1,
Plus 3 damage.
coming down.
Pass.
7 mid for 9. On a 6. 4.
Reverberate. Reverberate could just clean this out right here, right now. And I'm not sure that there's much that Huitzil can do about it.
1 damage.
Yep.
3 damage.
Yep.
Ship it.
He says I've got second Reverberate and I'm about to murder you with it. Mobile, I actually don't think it's bad because of the fact that we have access to Double Generous Gambler.
On a 7. 5.
Yeah, commit our 2 face downs. Sure, that works too.
Yeah. 2 speed.
Yeah.
1 damage.
Even if we full block one of these, we still die, so it doesn't matter because we don't have the
Yeah.
blocks in hand.
Multiple 2.
And there it is. There's game 2. Congratulations to Spike for winning that one. If you like this match, make sure you check out all the other matches or join us live, just like all the good people that you see on screen in chat over on Twitch, twitch.tv/TCDUniversity. With that said, we'll see you guys on the next one. Stay learned.